So how fab do they look? For miniature mince pies, no pastry. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, no pastry mince pies. You're not making pastry, you can't make pastry, you don't have pastry, you want mince pies. This is a last minute get out. We're going to make mince pies with bread. Easy, come on. If you're using a 6-tin tray, you need 12 size slices. If you've got 12 tins or 12 holes in your tin, you're going to need 24 slices, a whole loaf. What we're doing, we are taking those crusts off there, like that. That's our pastry. Put it to one side, take all the crusts off the bread that you are using. Save it for the fish. Okay, take your bread, slice at a time, take a rolling pin, and we need to roll it. Roll it out. As thin as it will physically roll. That's our pastry. Do that with all your bread. Okay, make sure your oven is on for 180. And that is our pastry there, look. Just look at that. Perfect. Now, we've got a little tin like this. I'm only going to do 6, just for show. You know, you can do more if you so wish. Up to you. Right, what we need to do is be able to cut out a shape. We need to cut out our pastry to go in there. Our bread pastry. Now, the way to do this is, this has to be buttered. Okay, we have to butter this. Now, to make it easier and less messy, because it is messy, we are going to cut out 6 of these now. The same way that you would cut out any pastry. Okay, so it's a nice steady one. We want 6 of those, and we want 6 tops, obviously. Now, the reason for me doing it this way is we're going to butter this, and you could butter all of this, but we're going to waste butter. So let's just do what we need to do. Right, we want some tops. We're going to make it look like mince pies. Now, I've got one of these. Look, you can either use a normal straight edge, or I'm going to go fluted this time. We're going to make it a bit pretty, as like if it was like a real mince pie. Now, I'm going to go for a small fluted lid as well. I'm going to let the mince pie, the lid, sit on with the mincemeat in. And it's up to you, you know, you could seal it all up, not a problem. I'm not going that way today. The next bit is messy. Very messy. You're going to get buttered up. Butter. And we have to butter both sides generously with butter. Okay, and just carry on until you've done all your pastry. And it is generous, so don't scrimp on the butter. It's important because the butter is going to cook on the bread inside the tart tin. And what I will add is, this works with wholemeal as well as white bread. So depending on what sliced bread you can get hold of, you can make this. Take one of your buttered discs and plop it inside there like you would do with your pastry. Just in there. The bread bit there that's folded, give it a squash and just try and get it all the way down there into the bottom. Do that with all your tart tins. Okay, and then we're just going in there with some mincemeat in every one. Bought mincemeat straight out of a jar. Fill it up as much as you want. Okay, you get the idea. And then you take your lid and you put your lid on there. Just give it a little flatten down. Don't forget that mincemeat in there is going to puff up a little bit. Now I've not filled these up very much. We're just doing this for show. But you'll get the idea. There we go. Chuck it in the oven. In the oven about 25 minutes thereabouts. Okay. Put that on there to cool down. Do we wait or do we take them out? Let's take them out. Come on. Oh God, those. So there you go. That's a bit of fun, isn't it? Look at that. Lovely. Lovely underneath. Just look at those. Beautiful. So all you got to do is just transfer them to a plate. And as you can see, quite firm, as if it was pastry. And then all you have to do is a little bit of that. So how fab do they look? For miniature mince pies, no pastry. So there we are, fantastic mince pies made no pastry. Come on. So there we have it. That is lovely, lovely, crunchy. It's just like pastry. And no, it does not taste like toast. It tastes like mince pies. Fantastic. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share with your friends. Tell them they don't need pastry to make mince pies. If you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video.